Okay, so we're talking about location.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Perfect location. And it looks kind of like Hush. Well, maybe not looks, but it's
Oh
got
yeah,
the same
Hush.
sort of
Yeah, that's
feel.
what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same feeling of Hush, where it's like you could move around the cabin and still see inside from different points.
Nice.
So that'll give us some really interesting shots.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
So many windows.
And did you want to talk about the monster a little bit? Like, no spoilers or anything like that. You don't want to destroy the illusion, but
So, like, the monster, it was originally inspired by, like, you know, urban legends, so like a Yowie and a Bigfoot, and so what Erin's done, again, as a production designer, she's kind of mishmashed all these things together to come up with a specific look for the creature.
okay.
We are literally just calling it the monster because, you know, copyright, kids.
Well, no. One of the issues was when we first initially called it the Yowie. One of our teachers, no offense to her, but one of our teachers was like, "Oh, I'm not sure you should call it the Yowie because that might be like cultural appropriation that you don't understand and kind of all this stuff." And I was like, "We're like, really?" Everyone says Bigfoot.
Like calling, it's just like Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah.
But we kind of don't want the Yowie. Like, it's not meant to be a Yowie. Like, even though it's an urban legend and no one's actually seen it, we still don't want that image attributed to it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what you have to be careful with. Whatever
exactly.
name you give it, that's what people will be thinking about.
Yeah,
so,
precisely. Yeah, they'll have a preconceived idea about it. So we've gone with the monster because people can make that up in their head.
Yeah.
Which I think is just even more scary because, like, what is this monster? And if they actually thought about it.
Well, it's similar to, have you ever seen the trailer for Split?
Yes, I know. I do know that, the split personality one with Professor X in it.
Oh, is he in it?
Oh,
yeah, he's the main guy. Not Professor X.
Isn't it Kevin Spacey?
What?
No.
Kevin Spacey's not.
I don't. No, he's not in it.
I'm thinking like the X-Men guy.
I think so. I think that's him. Yeah.
Aaron, quick, what's his name?
Patrick Stewart.
That one.
What?
No, the other one.
No, he's not in it.
Not Patrick Stewart. The
No,
other
the
guy.
young one. I think.
The young one.
James McAvoy.
That one.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
who
I
it
think
is.
The guy that Mitchell was obsessed with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
The trailer looked interesting. Terrifying.
But so in that one as well, they talk. There's a character that is slightly unhinged. Is really unhinged. He's got multiple personalities, and then one of his personalities talks about this monster, and you're like, is it a real monster? Is it not real? You know, is it a super big monster? You don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah. Something that I think when it's what I've like when it's kind of hard to explain, but when things aren't, you don't know if they're there or if they're really real. They're more scary than if you see
of course.
it.
Yeah.
That's why in like Doctor Who, for example, the Weeping Angels are terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you don't see them attack you.
Why did you bring that up?
Because I hate them. My dad bought me a Weeping Angel ornament for the Christmas tree last year for my birthday.
That's scary.
Yeah, I know. It's like, thanks, Dad.
Never going to your place.
Thanks, Dad.
Good.
Of course, I do have my vision of it, which is similar to Bigfoot, so that elongated, tall, black fur kind of idea.
Pretty much our editor.
Yeah, but the arms are elongated a bit more.
Okay.
So it just kind of takes the proportions out a bit and makes it just that little bit weirder. Because I mean, let's face it, not everyone has arms that dangle to their feet. And I think
Generally
it'd be pretty creepy if someone did, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
I was thinking Slenderman. Yeah.
Yeah, Slenderman, which is fucking creepy.
So creepy. It's so weird.
Oh, funny story about Slenderman. I was on my way home from uni at night.
Yeah.
Got to my car and I looked up in this apartment. Very cliche, but I promise to God it happened. In the window of one of the apartments, there was a mannequin. I don't know why it was there, but it had a white thing over its head, and it literally looked like Slenderman was in that apartment.
Wow.
It was freaky ass.
I hate mannequins.
Yeah, mannequins.
Really? Can you go in shops?
I can, but I'm terrified of them. Not mannequins without the face. They're
Eccleston's.
fine.
The first episode of the new Doctor Who.
That's why.
Yep.
That's
why you.
That's why I'm afraid of them.
What if they're headless? You're okay with that?
That's
Headless, it's fine, but as soon as they start having the hair and the facial features and the eyes and the eye...
The facial features? I've never really seen
You've never seen ones with eyes and noses and mouths and eyelashes and...
Oh, really?
Okay,
do you mean it's indented?
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't understand why I was so afraid of them, but then I remembered that episode, and that was 2005. I was 11. I was very impressionable when I first watched that.
You still are.
Yeah.
So impressionable.
And it's terrible. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's kind of talk about the story because it's a short film.
Yep.
So, I mean, let's not go too far into it.
Oh,
no
the
spoilers,
story. Yeah, that's
but,
what we're up to. Yeah.
I mean, what really kind of happens in this? What instigates this
Oh,
story?
that's kind of the best. I think that's probably the best backstory part that we've got. Like, we want to add it I would like to add it, so I might shoot it later on. And
Okay.
just have it as like extra content later, like not like out of here or something. But because it's arranged around scout camps, and the idea is that the scout leaders tell stories to the younger scouts
Which
about
is true.
about the
Yeah.
scary monsters that exist. Just wanted to play on that a bit more because
Yeah, that'd be cool.
one scout leader who's mentioned in the film, you're never really sure whether he's making up the monster or whether he actually saw it. And I like
That'd be cool.
his backstory would be something really cool to put on screen later on. And that's kind of what inspires our protagonist to start getting creeped out, because she hears a tape of his. Of
Because
him.
other people have stayed at this cabin before.
Yeah.
So during the 3-month winter shift, other people have stayed at it before. So she's found this recording
Okay.
of the other guy
So
talking
that's-
about this legend.
So that's going to be kind of like the Evil Dead in a way. Have you seen the Evil Dead 1 and 2?
I've seen the first one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so in the second one, I'm pretty sure the second one, that's when they get to the cabin and they listen to that tape, and that's when he reveals that.
Yeah,
everything
sorry, it was
is
the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar to that.
Yeah,
Similar to that.
That's
So
cool.
That's
That's
what kind of triggers it.
yeah.
Because she's not, like, our protagonist, Sarah, she's not necessarily one to believe in all these spooky stories. She's like, come on.
Like seriously.
Well, she's grown up in the woods, sort of thing, and that's where she's been
Exactly,
working.
precisely. Yeah, so she's not really scared of it, but then to have someone else kind of suggest it,
Yeah.
kind of like Inception when someone else might be able to manipulate your brain, that's pretty creepy. So,
Not for Aaron.
Nope. Well, I mean, it's scary, but I'm saying nope.
so anyone who does have
Jazz
Inception,
hands.
anyone who does have Inception technology, you know who to influence. Do it.
I think that kind of wraps it up, but where can people find you? Where can they contact you?
I got this spiel on.
You've got the spiel. Don't forget, what is it, the Kickstarter?
Yeah, the Indiegogo.
Indiegogo, sorry.
So we are The Park. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheParkSF or Instagram as The Park Short Film. You can also go to Indiegogo, which is linked to both of our Instagram and our Facebook.
Yep.
You just literally look up like Indiegogo, you go to the search bar, you type in The Park, and if you see a photo with like, hey, it's a cabin and a fire pit, that's it
us.
there.
Like most
Yeah.
parks, really.
Yeah, you know,
Little bit,
parks
a
with a
little
fire
bit.
pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Indiegogo. We'll be uploading stuff on there pretty regularly. I did some live streams on my personal Facebook page the other week.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was
Yep.
for popcorn.
But yeah,
And do you have like a Twitter thing set up for...
we don't have a Twitter.
Okay.
We decided just to keep it to the Facebook and the Instagram realms.
Okay.
But I use my Twitter to be like, yo.
But we do have also our personal Instagrams where
Yeah.
I know for myself, I'm not sure about like others in the team, but I post up like stuff about directing.
Yeah,
So
okay.
like, oh look, here's a director marking up a script. Nobody knows what that is really. Like if I said mark up script, everyone would be like,
The purpose
Yeah.
is like when you want to make a film, and especially as a student film, you want to be as transparent with your audience as possible.
Yeah.
To
Definitely,
pretty
yeah.
much say, hey, here's what your money is going to, and here's
yeah.
what we're doing.
And we're
Here's why we
actually
need the
working
help.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. And if you don't connect with an audience, they're not going to give a damn.
Yeah.
Also, we like because we're students, we're giving back to other students by like showing our process.
Exactly.
So, like this is how I do my markup script. Again, I'm talking about my personal Instagram, and so if somebody else is interested in how to direct, they can go, oh, okay, I see how he did it. Maybe I can do it the same way. It's kind of like learning, you know.
Yeah,
learning and
this
giving
is the
back.
best way to learn.
Yeah.
Best
Just
way
by
to learn
sharing.
is by doing it.
Yeah, and then
You learn
sharing.
yeah, absolutely.
observing,
You
yeah.
learn more by the practicality and actually doing stuff than honestly you do in a classroom.
Yeah.
It's true, unfortunately. It's
Yeah,
very much true.
it is.
Yeah.
Excellent. What about your personal Twitters? Just sign
As a
us off.
94 on Twitter.
Excellent.
As my Instagram is Panda James Craig.
Very good.
Yep. Very easy to
Of course
find.
it is.
All right. Well, this has been the Spot Lite Cast, number
Awesome.
5. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank
you.
Thanks for
Having us.
talking.
Yeah.
Good luck with the project.
Thank
Thank
you.
When's the ETA? When do you think it will be
End
done?
of the year.
End of the year.
End of the
Okay.
year.
Yep.
Watch out for it. Good luck.
Yeah, keep
Thank
an eye
you.
on it. Thank you very much.
Cool.